Welcome back to the Blind 75. Today we'll be solving top k frequent elements, and so the problem is giving us a integer array nums and the integer k, and our job is to return k numbers that appear the most frequently. So for example, the number 3 appears 3 times and 2 appears twice and 1 only shows up once. So our top 2 most frequent elements are 3 and 2, and in this case, order wouldn't matter, so we can also have it be 2 and 3 as well. So to solve this problem, we'll use a hash map and a bucket sort approach. The hash map will count how many times each number appears, and then we'll create a frequency bucket where the index will represent the frequencies of said number. So if a number appears 3 times, we'll be placing that inside of the frequency 3 bucket. So that way, instead of sorting, we can scan the bucket backwards from highest frequency to lowest frequency and collect the top k elements. So it's time to code up the solution. We'll start by creating a hash map called count, and we'll keep track of how many times each number appears. Next, we'll create a list of buckets called frequencies, and each bucket will represent how many times a number appears. And we'll make enough buckets to cover every possible frequency from appearing once all the way up to appearing in every position of the array. Now we want to loop through every number in nums, and for each number I'll update the count in the hash map, and if the number isn't already in our map, our count.get and n and 0 is going to give us 0, but then we'll add 1. So at this point we'll know how often each number is appearing, and we'll loop through the hash map again. And here n is our number and c is the count. So if a number appears c amount of times, I would put that in our frequency bucket. Now we want to create a result list, and then we can scan the bucket list backwards. So we'll begin from the end, and for the reason for this is because the highest frequencies are typically at large indexes. Now for each bucket, we're going to want to loop through the numbers inside that bucket, and for every number we find while scanning backwards is going to be the one of the most frequent remaining elements, and then we'll add that to the result. So finally, after we've added a number, we're going to want to check and see if the result has k elements, and if it does, we'll return it. This is our solution, so hopefully you found this helpful. Like and follow for more.